Yeah, by the way, I'm not the who's playing whatever this is in the background. Yeah, I repeat, I'm not the one playing what's in the background. I'm not the one who is playing what's in the background. Please don't think such of me that I'm the one who's playing what's in the background. What's playing in the background has nothing to do with the stream whatsoever. This is my time, this is my effort. This is so whatever is in the background, it's not by me. It's not by me. So make peace. Make peace. Make peace. Make peace. YouTube algorithm, make peace. What's playing in the background is not by me whatsoever. Please make peace. Okay. Alright. Make peace. Make peace. Make peace. Make peace. What's playing in the background isn't by me. Make peace. Hmm? Hmm? I don't need any copyright strikes or anything because this is all just a coincidence. Meaning that I'm seated where I'm seated and people are just happen to play their songs or whatever they're playing, and I'm seated where I'm seated. So that's the coincidence of this whole stream. Yeah, I'm just gonna iterate that as the stream begins. About could see whatever piece of music is playing in the background is not by me, and I won't pretend like it is by me or anything like that. About because I wouldn't be in the position to even make the genre of music that's playing in the background. Ever. Not that I really disregard it or anything, but I'm team hip hop rap. Up in this, you feel me? I'm team hip hop rap. That's what I am. That's who I am. So I don't want to be making it look like I'm disregarding anything that I'm trying to come up with or whatever the case is, you know, or whatever. I want to be going as harder as I want to be going as hard as I have to be. This is my motivation. This is my outlet. Considering that I'm from a country where I'm from, South Africa. What can I say? I utilize what I utilize. Uh, I make the most. I make the most of what I make the most of, which is what you have to understand, my dearest friends out there. as we near, as we near the 300 subscriber mark and whatever, we are at a very momentous time uh, on the channel. Being as unpopular as it is, mm, we're at a very, very, very momentous time. And I'm also trying to dib and dabble also on Bigo Live. Uh, Krusher Recs on Bigo Live, Krusher Recs on TikTok, Krusher Recs on Facebook. Yeah, just to get a perspective of who Krusher Recs is as a personality, not just as a person who comes up on stream and blah blah and whatever, and sort of like raps to you from time to time. But in order to understand who Krusher Recs is, you have to, follow me on Facebook, follow me on TikTok, or at least view me on TikTok or view me on Facebook. Whatever sits with you. But I ask and I implore this to some of you that you give Krusher Recs on Facebook, TikTok, uh, and Instagram, I guess. But then Instagram, hey, me, I have sort of like an impatience. Uh, but YouTube, I was willing to be patient enough, and now we're here either way. You know what I mean? We're here either way. Probably reach some people, probably reach some people out here, whatever. And I'm in South Africa, but we're in Mpumalanga, now straight. You know what I mean? It's the night time right now. It's 23 minutes past 7, and Yeah, yeah. I guess that I'm just going to have to utilize the current time that I have, to just sort of cover certain things, ever, as far as watch hours and stuff, because we have to grow when it comes to that, a little more vehemently towards that. We have to be a little more vehement towards how we execute streams, how we execute posts, and so on. I want. So we're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. YouTube live. YouTube live, my nigga. And I'm truly from a town where if you come up doing something, you're seen as a threat. Yeah. And I don't want to think that I am a threat right now, which is why I don't trust nobody. I really don't trust nobody. I trust no one. Not even a little kid. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. Ever since like I started like creating these possibilities as far as like YouTube is concerned, I don't trust no one, bro. And I don't need to trust nobody. You understand what the fuck I'm saying? Willa willa willa. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't wanna be pretending like I'm trusting anybody. I don't trust nobody. You know, in my hood how it goes is that if people start seeing you do certain things that they are unable to do, you're seen as a threat. Just to educate some of you guys who are not from South Africa who happen to watch the channel, if you're seen doing certain things in the hood that they can't do, you're automatically seen as a threat. That's just how it is. That's just the lowly nature of the community that I'm based in. That's just the half-assness of the people or of the society uh, uh, in the community that I'm based in. So yeah, very they're actually good people. Yeah, well, they're actually good people. Uh, but then they just have a whole lot of like unsolved issues. I'd want to think, and I also have unsolved issues, but I don't give that much power. To say I don't let it really determine anything that I could really end up doing. No, and I'd want to think that my willpower, um, or, my sentiment towards wanting more for myself than what I am presented, more than what I am subjected to. That of course, that being the conditions that I'm from, uh, in the form of the town that I'm from. Uh, you know, there are people who have been subscribing to the channel. There are people who've been staying subscribing, who've stayed subscribed to the channel, and I really am thankful to those people who have remained subscribed to the channel. Either way, young Toilet, and we keep going either way. We keep going either way. I'm sorry. Like it's really hard to trust people ever since like because like there's a weird case of like really fake accounts coming up on my live, coming up on my channel. I will emphasize this because I don't want to see myself penalized for anything ever, ever. Huh? The things that I'm doing, I'm solely doing the things that I'm doing by myself. Running the channel, I'm editing the videos, search optimization. I'm doing everything by myself. I'm running everything by myself, bro. And I'm honestly choosing to run everything by myself because I technically have the time. I currently have the time to do that, and which has been something that I've been trying to iterate to many people in the hoodie. But some of them understand, some of them don't understand. Whatever, yada 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 yada. But then it's like, either way, man. I'm doing this as a form of documentation, yeah, of my heartfelt thoughts. My heartfelt thoughts. and my heartfelt intentions, because everything that I do is heartfelt and it's really intentional. But all I can say is that the people in my society, it's as if they don't want to grow. It's as if they don't want to grow, and it's as if they don't want to embrace anything out of the regularity that they are used to or prone to. And it honestly has been traumatizing me. The way in which that they respond towards what I'm trying to do as far as YouTube, because everybody's on TikTok and everybody's killing it on TikTok, right? And I probably am not one of those people, because you see, that's the thing. That's the thing about being from society. That's the thing about being based in a community. Uh, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but then the thing about being based in a society is that you're expected to be doing things that people want you to be doing solely because they have used it as a cope themselves. So it's like they want you to be in like a state of like coping instead of like dealing with shit like head on. They want you to be like coping, wula 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 wula, and I snapped out of trying to cope years ago, and which is why I found myself detaching from certain people. I found myself detaching from certain people. I found myself canceling certain friendships. I find myself doing all this crazy nonsense because it's like, to me it's that real, bro. It's that real. It's like, I'm doing whatever, I'm trying whatever I'm trying, I'm reaching these niche audiences, whatever, bro. Because to me, it's honestly like a second sense. You know what I mean? I gotta come up on here, create what I create, blah blah blah. You know, make sure that I optimize everything for search, blah 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 blah. Do this, do this, do this, do this, do that, blah blah blah. It's like a second sense to me now. And it's like a second sense to me now. And I really feel like I have to be more devoted towards trying to run this, and you know, trying to grow this. That is to say, for now I have what I have, but as far as support, I have considerable amount of support from very loyal people. Because at times they're the ones who actually come back and they sort of like, spike everything up and whatever. You know what I mean? Because you know they're the primary ones who subscribe. They are bound to actually spike uh, whatever it is that I post up. Because these people chose to subscribe. It's not like I really put a gun to their head or anything like that. They chose to subscribe. To all this other stuff, to all this other jazz, to all this other drama. They chose to subscribe, but I don't know, bro. Let me just exercise. Let me just flex my brain. Yo, it's the It's a nighttime freestyle, and I don't wanna be shy about anything that I have in my mind. I wanna be inventing a whole lot of ingenuity, and I wanna be bringing something really different to the table. That's how I'm coming. I wanna be forklifting everything out of my way that is standing or imposing or wanting to be an impediment. I be doing what I'm doing, and I'm really original. I'm gonna sound like I'm stuttering or stammering because I'm human. I'm not trying to be perfect or anything. I'm really trying to be coming up on this live and teaching some of you that being human is actually applicable. It's not something that anybody can dispute with you and try to make you convert into something that you're not trying to be. Either way, you gotta be making your own way. It's gonna be clear either way at the end of the day who's gonna go and who's gonna stay. I've been coming in and forging my own way. Shout out to Yeah, are you a real person? Because in actuality, factually, I've been having fake accounts come up on my live and try to sabotage me, and it's been really upsetting. I've been disgruntled and I've been very agitated. I've been feeling so not at ease as of lately because I've been panicking about everything. But either way, I'm finna be turning my trauma into power and pronunciation that's very stunning and sophisticated in nature. I was taught by a machine, but I know that I'm gonna be going way past my potentiality. Okay, anyways, uh everything that I'm be learning, I'm just doing it for myself. I'm doing it for my own liberation. Yeah, I'm inventing my own style in real time. I hope that real people, real humans are watching and bobbing their heads, and I hope that you really entertain without trying to be fed up about me trying too hard. Man, I know that I'm probably embarrassing and all of that, but I'm here to let you know that even if I stutter or stammer or little bit, I'm always gonna be lifting it 10 feet higher than anything will ever get. That is to say infinite. I'm gonna be going higher than space, time, galaxy. I'm gonna be forever doing me, and I'm gonna be making sure that I'm gonna be free, and I'm gonna be switching it up, and I'm gonna be doing whatever I want. I'm gonna be technical, and I'm gonna be going back to the simple way of playing with words. But yeah, I'm gonna be sounding how I'm sounding. Yeah, I don't really care about who's astounded. You never expected that switch up, ain't it? Shout out to the people who've been subscribing to me and believing in the style that I'm possibly creating. I'm probably inspiring some people out there to start working. I'm unpopular and all that, but I'm putting in all the work, man. Like I'm already signed to a agency of broadcast or something. I probably headed towards professionality. I'm gonna be accessing every connection. I promise one thing, I don't want to be associated to any nepotistic any nepotistic actions. Yeah, I don't want to be linked to anything that be incriminating me and really stunting the growth that I've been making. Yeah, you never expecting the way that I'm switching it up. Yeah, I be scratching a little bit the irony of the point that I'm trying to be proving. It's something that's very descriptive. Yeah, I'm doing all this in real time, and I'm not even trying to be flexing my brain, my soul, or anything. My thinking is way too aligned. Even for me, it's getting way too bigger for me to be handling. Oh yeah. Oh, let's go. Ha you. I'm scared of my God. Okay, let's keep it going for a little bit. I'm really actually enjoying this. This is like therapy right now for me. I'm outside, nigga, having the fresh air hit my, you know what I mean, my face. Chelsea Meller, how are you? Are you a human being or are you something else? Yo, I wanna get something across. I'm very cautious of all the potentials of being a streamer and trying to be creating a style that is probably gonna end up being a phenomenon. I'm trying to be rapping like I'm already done. I'm trying to be the one who be on the come up. And I'm probably gonna be an example, ain't it? It's really ironic how this stupid kid could end up being so authentic. Yeah, I'm really original. I know that it's all the sounded like I'm stammering the word. I know how it's said. Yeah, yeah, then this. Yeah, just thought that I should mix it up a little bit. Including the swati nan. Yeah, ngintshele ukuthi vele ngitengani ngitingetindo letingisanganisa mcondvo man ngitela nge-progress angitila nakuchaza wonke muntu vele angeke wonke muntu angithandze wonke muntu ngeke aze angithole On the other hand, nyati gute ang funny ne mali. God for meaning to repa ipsu ne mini angati guting bani lotang eva yeah I've le voice I've gotten my level up yeah ever good to them fanum hey ngatu bandale tindo takit dogman. Yeah, I said it and it's probably explicit in know that, but this is a platform that is allowing anybody to be manifesting anything as far as expression goes. I am the only one. I be a pit, I be biting on to anything that they trying to be throwing at me. I be going on and my mind keeps on sharpening. Damn, yeah, I just be sacrificing anything. I'm really not that desperate because I have a dedicated team that be probably listening to me rapping on this beat, and they realizing that a whole lot of resilience and will has a long way to go. Yeah, I ain't even stopped the show. It's really continuing, and I came here to bring a whole lot of statement making. Oh man, let's go. Yeah. Hit me up with that like button, hit me up with that subscribe button, hit me up with that share button. Share this live, share the profile, share. Like, sub, subscribe. Yeah, I'm endorsing and I'm really trying to be creating a real legacy in real time. Yeah, I'm not trying to be using words as a filler or as a way to be coping with the challenge that comes with being lyrical. I'm a genius. Everybody in the hood really ain't doing nothing to be coming up to this. They ain't really matching up to anything that I be creating and drawing up. I got the plan. Yeah, I be soaring, I be flexing my mind. I got a lot of context and all of the things that I'm trying to be creating. Yeah, I'm creative. I be just repeating everything and it's so repetitive, man. I be so indicative of the fact that a whole lot of dedication and discipline has a whole lot of way to go, nigga. I got a whole lot of fun. I'm not doing anything that I'm doing to be coping. I be doing what I'm doing not to be shying away from my actual fate. Everybody got their own actual fate. Nobody can ever relate. I'm live on stream and I'm working and I'm trying to be grinding. I ain't got nothing to be proving. Only thing that I'm doing is exercising my abilities and I'm really sharpening everything that is in my body, my senses, my mind, my thinking. I really swear that my neural connectivities are really sharpening and it's really different. I'm repeating the same words as a filler, but I am not the one to be giving up either way because I come in again and again. I'm so creative with it. I be coming in with the story and it's recycled. I'm not trying to be ending up in the bin. You can liken me to trash. It really gonna make me more madder because I'm gonna be the one who be coming up more clever. I be using words as a game. I'm using words as a game. I'm using words. I be locking up. Damn, I don't got any friends. It really don't matter, man. Yeah. Even if I blab, I'm gonna be going on and on, man. My mind is jamming, but I really don't care. I'm just chancing. A lot of people don't really be understanding how it's really supposed to be going. It's really creative. I'm really be doing this. I'm really be doing this for the hip hop fans, the hip hop heads, the hip hop nerds, the hip hop geeks, yeah, the hip hop creeps, the hip hop freaks. Yeah, we came here to be, representing the streets, even if they don't want us to be up on this platform. Things, doing them things and flexing away and doing what we got to be doing. I don't behave. I be coming on this live to be creating a whole entire wave. I don't like people who misbehave. That's why I don't mind to be hiding or blocking you. Either way, there's nothing that you be doing for a dude. Either way, what you be trying to be doing anyways, it ain't making no sense. You gotta be getting out of my way. You ain't straight. Yeah, you lame and you be putting all the blame in some people who be coming up not fake like me. Nah, it's too late. I done seen your strategies. You be coming up trying to sabotage me, sabotaging. You really ain't charging me up. You ain't even bringing any juice.
to my battery. You ain't getting no leveling up. When it comes to the things that I've been doing, you ain't even stunting as much as me. And I'm doing what I be doing on this freeze. And I'm so free, I be having a lot of integrity. All of these niggas be acting like they friend of me. Deep down, all of these fake creeps be my frenemies. They wanna be making it look like they be really effing with me, when in actuality they wanna be gaining something that they gonna be using, meaning that to them worth some disposability. They can never be depleting my ability. Hell no, let's go. Woo! Oh man, I done spazzed. Yeah, we do everything as an experiment. We don't hold grudges. We come here to have fun. We do everything as an experiment. We don't hold grudges. We come here to have fun. Um, well, it's nothing much, bro. You know what I mean? This is part of my purpose either way. This is part of my purpose. And if anybody really stunting or really trying to come up hating, especially in the hood, respectively, I'm gonna forever show them the middle finger. You know what I mean? They can really come get it, bro, because they can be, messed with from all ends. I ain't really mind all that. For real, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really mind all that. This other dude in the street, he was acting really funny. He was pointing at me. I really don't like that. And one thing that I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna take kindly to another adult trying to disrespect me, trying to talk down on me. Of course, I'm gonna address that. This guy, and I came across him in the street, and he was acting up in front of his chick. He was acting up in front of his chick, and he was like pointing at me and making these funny gestures. And I stopped, and I was like, "Yo, we got a problem, man." And he was like, "Yeah, man, blah 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 blah. You wanna do something about it, bro?" And I was like, "Yo, man, you got a problem, bro? Why you pointing at me?" And then I asked him, "Why you pointing at me?" You know what I'm saying? Because like I was hoping that he was gonna come up on me for real though. For a second I was like, he gonna come up on me, huh? Let me show him what I got then. You know what I'm saying? Because this is how it is in the world. Especially if you's a man, especially if you's a male. Ain't nobody disrespect you, man. You gotta show them what you got, man. Because people be coming around disrespecting you. Like I was really literally waiting on him to like do something or make a movement. I was like, okay, hey, yo, what's going on? Why you pointing at me? He like, blah 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 blah, just like the Mickey Mouse dancing guy, the goofy ass nigga, the guy who flipping first. You know what I mean? Um, he was doing all this goofy stuff, this hateful stuff, coming up, hating, pointing at me, making these funny gestures, thinking that I'm really phased by anything. Look, let me just say something. I'm really not phased by anything. Spam accounts. I'm not phased by anything. Spam accounts, enemies out here, frenemies. Nothing phases me, bro. Nothing phases me. Because if people ain't gonna be throwing no hands, bro, they should just shut up, bro. That's what I'm gonna say. If they ain't gonna be throwing no hands for real, they should. Because first of all, it's not like I'm really bothering them. It's not like I'm trying to be coming up in their space, invading. You know what I mean? But then they try and like make me out to be some sort of fool that I'm on YouTube. Cause they asses is unable to be on YouTube either way. They come up mad at me as fuck because they're unable to go on YouTube. And I'm able to go on YouTube and I'm popping on YouTube and I'm killing it on YouTube, especially considering that I'm local. And some of them is like mad that I'm killing it on YouTube type shit. Just like that Mickey Mouse dancing guy who wasn't supposed to even appear on my shit. Because I don't need him on my Hey yo, I done created this channel from the dust, dog. From way back in the day. Shout out to Fa Fa Fa. How you doing, bro? I done created this channel from way since back in the day, and I have been maintaining it, and I've been putting in work regardless of whatever, because it's not like I'm really rushing anything. It's not like I'm rushing to have fucking girlfriends, fucking kids. I ain't rushing shit. I gotta do my thing. I gotta create this image. I gotta come up creating this brand, and it's gonna require me to be as dedicated as much, to be as dedicated as like this could I'm aware of like the possibilities that are endless, in me dedicating myself when it comes to making shorts, when it comes to uh yeah, You know, I've been doing what I'm doing, bro, and it's not like I'm really trying to be faking it. Hit me with that like button, hit me with that subscribe button. Make sure that you share the channel, make sure that you share the live, because this right here is sharpening my skills. This right here is sharpening my communication skills right here. And most of these people in the hoodie, they don't really know what communication skills be, man. They be in the dark, man. They be yo, they be in the dark, and it's like I'm in the dark right now. How ironic! It's like, the whole theme of the stream type, and I just mixed it up with some freestyles, you know, uh, mixed it up with some freestyles, did some freestyles, cause I do my thing. I ain't afraid like that, you know. And I keep on telling these guys, bro, if you are not gonna be saying, like, I say that because it's like I dare a nigga to try fighting me, nigga. I'm 27 years old. You think that I really let a nigga disrespect me? Even that guy didn't come to fight me up. I was betting on him to come and fight me up because he was really pointing at me. He was really pointing at me, and I was like, nigga, why you pointing at me? And he was like, yeah, man, you have something to say, man? And I was like, yo, why are you pointing at me, bro? You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, yo, man, yo, you saying something, bro? Da 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 da. And then he didn't even come, bro, with his short ass. He didn't even come because I'm like 5'10" and a half inches. I'm like 5'10" and a half inches, and he's like probably like what 4 foot or something, or like I don't know 4'10" or something. I'm like 5'10" and a half inches. What was he gonna do? What was he gonna do? He wasn't gonna do nothing. He had to make it look like he's doing something with his little girlfriend. He had to make it look like he's flexing on me with his little girlfriend, with his short ass girlfriend, with his short ass, with his 4 foot ass, compared to my massive 5'10" and a half inches frame. What was he gonna do? He wasn't gonna do nothing. He wasn't gonna throw no hands. He was pointing at me. He was like, yeah, to his little girlfriend. And I was like, what, we got a problem, bro? And he was like, yeah, man, what you saying, man? Blah, 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 from afar. And I was like, I dare you, nigga. I was like, I dare you, nigga. And he was like, because he wasn't gonna fight me up. What were we gonna do? He like 4 foot and I'm like 5'10" and a half inch. Why was he gonna do with his short ass? He wasn't gonna do nothing. He wasn't gonna do nothing, chat. He wasn't gonna do nothing, chat. Hey, yo, he wasn't gonna do nothing, YouTube. He wasn't gonna do nothing. I tell you, he wasn't gonna do nothing. I'm like 5'10", bro, and a half inches, nigga. I'm as tall as niggas who are like 6 foot. What was he gonna do? What was he gonna do? Straight talk. What was he gonna do? He wasn't gonna do nothing. He wasn't gonna do nothing. None of these guys in the hood is really gonna do nothing. None of them, because they need groups. They need little groups and cliques and shit. None of these niggas gonna do nothing. What they really gonna do? Cause most of them is like 5 foot, 5'3", 5'4". I'm 5'10" and a half inches. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? The little short ass nigga. What are they gonna do? But anyways, man, it was a nice one. It was a nice one, and it was an amazing one. You know what I'm saying? It was an amazing one. I'm gonna come back tomorrow doing what I do. I'm gonna come back tomorrow doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? Cause I do what I do best. Feel me? I come up on YouTube and I stream, baby, because I do this shit, because my heart in it, because I really want this, and I'm sacrificing for it. I'm making personal sacrifices for it, because I want it. Yeah, I'm making personal sacrifices because I want it, and some of these people in the hood is haters, man. Haters, nigga, haters. That's what they is, haters. Cause they ain't never gonna do YouTube like that. They ain't never gonna do YouTube like that. Algorithmically, they ain't never gonna be doing YouTube, and they hating. Couple of hating ass niggas. Couple of hating ass people with their with their five with their 4 foot frames, thinking that they can compare to a 5'10" and a half inch creature like me. What's that, niggas? The hell? What you come behind John? Put down. Yeah, I'm gonna see you on the next one, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, man. Shout out to Fa Fa Fa. I take it you from South Africa, my brother. Shout out to you. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Krusher Recs, Revenate After Mother Haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of his time. I just did a smooth freestyle. If you missed it, go back to this particular video after 24 hours, as it is going to be available as a consumable video. Shout out to y'all, signing out. Peace. You know what the fuck going on, though.